tackle in there. The rest is all DBs. But you're able to stop. It's risk reward defense. Very blitz heavy. It could be good though. You just gotta know what you're doing. Definitely need a good user to run that defense.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's stopped at the 23.
See what this dude working with. He probably gonna run the ball. Yeah. I figured he was gonna run the ball.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
I knew it.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Gallup now on the end.
Oh, what? Whoa. Oh, shoot. Come on, we can't let this dude score like that. That caught me by surprise. That should have been stopped in the backfield, though.
Play here for Dallas. 45 yards on the ground. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there. Get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call.
You gotta do it again.
You got a guy who has running back skills. You want him to touch the ball as well, not just out wide where you throw it to him. Make sure you hand it to him or toss it to him and let him go to work.
They'll send Brown in motion right.
Oh.
A first down carry by Elliott.
Look at that. That's some bull right there.
After a gain of 5.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside, but they can really shred your defense.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Prescott off play action. Forced out to his left. At the 20-yard line.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. Eluding the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things?
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Did you see that foolishness? He was down by contact.
And good. And that makes the score 7-0.
How is he still getting up to score a touchdown? I got cheated so bad. Oh man, that's messed up.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one.
The
It's
Cowboys.
back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Eagles
That's so wrong. What the heck is he in?
At their 25-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's brought down.
Please stand.
Up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. Finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start.
Hey, Sanders, come on, you're not that weak.
Winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Oh, that's some bull. He's gonna jump a mile away.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He gonna still come out in this defense. He better not, or else he's not respecting my run. And he trying to find something.
So 3 plays
Oh, he switched it up.
1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
He's in goal line now.
Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
Alright, he's gonna come back and running the ball. We gotta stop that. He's having a hard time running the ball. So I should be alright. I mean, he's having a hard time stopping the run. Ooh, Dallas. I know, right? Out of all people to match up with when I play with the Eagles, it's like they know. Like the last game. Did you watch the last one? It was Chiefs and Bills when I picked the Bills. Isn't that weird? The guy rage quit. I don't remember why he rage quit. Oh, because he got picked. I think it was on the first play, too.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game.
He's really going to do this?
Offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's
He's probably going to run out of this.
That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. 6 yards left on 2nd down.
What I say? I knew he was gonna run.
Get this up to about the 40.
Yeah, they are. How did I know he was gonna run out of this?
Even the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Hey, Elliott's too glitchy. Like he just falls forward. Same with with Josh Jacobs. Like they just make him overpowered. Same with Nick Chubb. They give him that fall forward ability.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
That's messed up, bro. I was right there.
teams practice their plays during the week. They're hoping
I
that
was
it's going
right
to pay
there.
off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
Where did you exit?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Oh, he's coming out with something else.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Draw play, Elliott. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
Prescott to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to
Oh, you throw that.
With a dime look on defense,
I wish I
extra
would have got
defensive backs
that.
on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Just keeping the play alive. Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Oh, come on, go. What are you doing? You're a linebacker. Come on, Reddick. He slowed down like he was a defensive end. Reddick, you're better than that.
So from the
That's crazy.
Now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle.
I don't know how that happened because I wasn't even on that angle.
This time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation,
Let's go,
they can
that's
still run the
huge.
football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
What happened?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
I'll take that.
In the red zone now, down at about the 19. 95 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific.
Like in this
first
form type strong stretch.
After the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Another run here with Sanders. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
I'm going to call a timeout.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I would have got the 10-second runoff, so better off just taking the points.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On
I knew he was gonna throw it. Hooray!
And now we'll get a late
Hooray!
timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
You can't ice a kicker in the first half.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Even though it's first down,
yards officially
like, do you not know what's going on?
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are
Oh, yeah, ball back. Just how I like it. Play defense first, give them the ball first, and then you get ball back second half. Perfect scenario. Of course, if you're doing good already, if you're doing bad, then now you're chasing points.
Offense set to begin their next.
He's gonna come out and goal line.
They got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see
how do you end up going to these things? How do you end up on ESPN?
It's a second down.
I would have been gone.
After a gain of a couple to the 33. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Running right, here's Sanders.
I try to swerve behind him.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
No.
A fake to give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Oh, I was lucky right there. He almost lurked me. I can't have him do that.
My first thought is surprise.
It'll make him think he's nice.
Tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he's going to get this one down to the 45-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. He gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Going for it with Sanders. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. 77 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Like 17.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were stopped on 4th down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making a punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw him through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Another run with Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Here we go on 4th down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Well, 193 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll go again with Sanders. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough To keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. Now Dak. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Rolling to his left. He's got a man. Complete. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play. We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not.